World War I not only reshaped the geopolitical landscape but also stirred the aspirations of various national and regional movements. In the midst of this global conflict, the Flemish movement in Belgium sought to address long-standing grievances and assert the rights of the Flemish-speaking population. This video explores the dynamics of the Flemish movement during World War I, examining the challenges and opportunities it faced amid the chaos of war. Flemish identity and historical context. The Flemish movement emerged against the backdrop of linguistic and cultural disparities within Belgium. Historically, the predominantly Dutch-speaking Flemish region had often felt marginalized by the French-speaking Walloon-dominated political and cultural establishment. The movement sought to promote and defend the linguistic and cultural rights of the Flemish people, fostering a sense of identity distinct from the French-speaking Walloons. Pre-war grievances. Before the outbreak of World War I, the Flemish movement had already gained momentum, advocating for equality in education, administration, and the legal system. Flemish activists sought to elevate Dutch to equal standing with French, challenging the dominance of French in official documents and public life. Impact of the German occupation. When Germany invaded Belgium in 1914, the dynamics of the Flemish movement took an unexpected turn. The occupying German forces exploited existing tensions by promoting Flemish autonomy as a means to weaken Belgian resistance. This pragmatic approach by the Germans inadvertently fueled support for the Flemish movement among some segments of the population. The Flame-Politik. The German authorities implemented a policy known as Flame-Politik, ostensibly designed to address Flemish grievances. While it initially provided a platform for Flemish aspirations, the association with German occupation also tainted the movement's image. Collaborative efforts with the occupying forces led to accusations of collaboration, complicating the post-war legacy of the Flemish movement. War weariness and fractures. As the war progressed, the realities of occupation and the toll of the conflict dampened the initial enthusiasm for the Flemish cause. The movement itself became fractured, with some factions continuing to collaborate with the Germans, while others distanced themselves from the occupiers. Post-war repercussions would later shape the narrative and perception of the Flemish movement. Post-war reckoning. The aftermath of World War I brought about a complex reckoning for the Flemish movement. Accusations of collaboration with the enemy were widespread, and post-war tribunals sought to address these charges. Some leaders of the Flemish movement faced legal consequences, underscoring the challenges of navigating the complexities of wartime collaboration. Legacy. The Flemish movement during World War I left an indelible mark on the historical narrative of Belgium. While the occupation allowed for certain concessions in terms of linguistic and cultural rights, the association with collaboration created enduring tensions within the Flemish movement. The post-war years saw a continued struggle for recognition and the gradual evolution of linguistic policies in Belgium. Conclusion. The Flemish movement during World War I was a complex interplay of historical grievances, wartime opportunism, and post-war reckoning. The movement's trajectory, influenced by the occupation and collaboration with German forces, left a lasting impact on the broader struggle for linguistic and cultural rights in Belgium. The legacy of the Flemish movement in World War I remains a nuanced chapter in the multifaceted history of Belgium.